Dear learners, today we will discuss about Macbeth Act-1, Scene-2. Let's start. Location: a soldier's camp near Forres. Summary: the audience is introduced to King Duncan and his three sons. King Duncan hears from several soldiers of Macbeth's bravery in battle and decides to make Macbeth Thane of Cawdor. Analysis: at the scene opens, King Duncan and his sons meet a wonderful officer and ask him for news of the battle. The officer tells them that Macbeth fought a close battle with Macdonald and the rebellious Scottish and Irish forces that he led, but that Macbeth was victorious. Macbeth then killed Macdonald. The audience learns that Macbeth is related to King Duncan, or valiant cousin, or the gentleman. This also shows that at this point in the play, Macbeth is held in high regard by Duncan. The officer explains that the army immediately faced a new threat from the Norwegian king, who launched a fresh attack. Macbeth and his fellow captain Banquo were not afraid, and they fought wholeheartedly and violently to defeat their enemy. The officer is too the officer is too weak from his own to finish his story, and so Duncan sends him away to be attended by doctors. Anguas and Rose enter the stage, and they are able to give King Duncan the news that has been waiting for. They have come from the battle and inform Duncan that Macbeth has led his army to victory. The Norwegian king has been friend and fined and forced to retreat. They also mention that the Thane of Cawdor has betrayed Duncan by fighting on the Norwegian side. Characterization: in this scene, Macbeth is portrayed as a brave and loyal soldier. Duncan decides that the Thane of Cawdor should be killed and that his title should be conferred upon Macbeth as a reward for his courage and his loyalty. What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won. This is an important quotation because the audience will later realize that when Macbeth becomes the Thane of Cawdor, he is as disloyal as his predecessor and pays for it with his life. The audience is reminded of how Macbeth has changed throughout the action of the play and how treachery cannot go unpunished. Now we discuss about context. This scene provides the audience with an introduction to the social context of the play. This is a society that is constantly at threat from external forces at a time when wars were fought on bloody battlefields. Men gained wealth, power, and status from their prowess in battle and paid with their life for their misdemeanors. The audience also learns that the play is set in Scotland, which was important at the time. It was written because King James I had just come to the throne, having previously reigned as King James VI of Scotland. James VI of Scotland. Shakespeare portrays Scottish people as brave, loyal, and nationalistic. He also includes characters from Scottish history, including Banquo. This all for today. Please comment this video and share in your social media. Thanks for watching.